Hey there, it is Tabitha Caro, and in this video I'm going to share with you how you can use the Canva Docs Magic Write feature to create Instagram carousels from scratch, which I have been doing. It's not really the purpose, I think, of this feature, but I love it, so I wanted to share that with you. So let's get started. Okay, first off, in Canva, you want to go to Doc, and blank is fine. And if you're brand new to Canva Docs, they have this Magic Write feature, which is basically probably using the ChatGPT technology. And when you select it, you can ask it to basically write you a post, whether it's a blog post or a presentation, and in this case, maybe an Instagram carousel. So for a teacher niche, you might want to do classroom management tips or just something that goes along with your niche. And so you'll write that here. It needs to be at least 5 or more words. Basically, what is going to be the title of your post. So let's do that. Tap this arrow and it's going to generate everything you need. Okay, so you see right here, this is basically a whole blog post, and we're going to break it down to what might work for your Instagram carousel. So you'll leave the title. This is going to be your first slide in your carousel. Then I'm going to just go in and let's do some line breaks. So this will be our title of the next slide. And I'm going to swipe over here and turn off the numbers. I will change this to, by tapping on the H, change it to the subheading, so that way it'll be differently formatted in my slide. And then this was the text that went with it, so I'm going to make it the body text, which it already is, and go over to the numbers and just make sure it is not numbered in any way. So I'll go through that. I've got these 5 sections. Basically, are going to be 5 different slides in my carousel, so I'm going to change them where I've got the subtitle and then the body text underneath it. Okay, so now I have that formatted. You can add more things to each section by tapping on the Magic Write icon, and when you go through, you're going to see you could add in a table some informational charts. So let's say you have some data you want to go into your Instagram carousel, then you could customize that. If you go here to edit, you could change what the titles of your graphs say and also the percentages. And you could change the color to go more with your brand colors, although it's not a perfect science. Let's see what else you can add. If you go down here, you could do a checklist. Now, if you add in a checklist, it will go in with that slide, but it may be a little bit busy. Another thing that you could add is a design, which seems to be basically a separate page of its own. If you tap the plus sign here, they actually have some designs for you. So it's interesting. We'll do the kind of quote design, and you'll see how it shows up in just a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and get ready to turn this doc into an Instagram carousel. So the magic button for that is right up here. You're going to tap that, get started. They have some default styles. If you have the paid version and you have your branding, you could go ahead and tap one of these styles. And I'm going to go with the one that has some icons on here because I'm going to share with you how you can kind of customize those elements and make a fun carousel. So we're going to go to create my presentation. Maybe you just need a presentation. If so, you're pretty much good to go. And if you go right here to layouts, you could add in some more pages if you needed to. So as you swipe through here, you see it is all done for you. Here was that design page. Now it's just ready for you to customize if you want to, but we want this to be for Instagram Carousel. So what you'll want to do is resize it to square. Now this is a paid feature, so if you don't have the paid feature, you're gonna probably want to do this on desktop where you can kind of copy and paste things over to a new square project. But let's assume you have the paid version of Canva. Then what you want to do is just tap on the three dots, go to resize, look for Instagram post square or portrait, copy and resize, or simply resize if you are just going to use this for Instagram. Now I tried to go to templates and to search for more styles for the Instagram carousel, and it really gives me nothing right here. I'm not sure if that's a kink right now in this feature or I'm doing something wrong, but that's where we're at right now as far as adding in other types of styles into this same document. But let's go through. As you can see, it's pretty cool, pretty nice, but you are going to need to change the formatting as the text is very small and the icon elements may not be what you want. So let me recommend first what I did for the text was I made sure I went through, tapped on a text, tapped on font size. So this is 45. I'm going to make it at least 50 for this font, which is League Spartanburg. And then my smaller fonts, you're going to want to pick, I think I did 30, and go through and just make sure that all your small fonts are the same consistent size in your large fonts, and that in general they are big enough to be seen on mobile devices, as that is where people are going to see your Instagram carousel. So you don't want things too tiny. Okay, now let's talk about the design and how we can change up some elements. So first of all, on any of these elements, you can change the colors, which are nice, so you can change it to your brand colors. But if you swipe here, let's say you're just not into what they chose, then you can go to Info, swipe down, see more like this. So maybe you do like what they chose, but you want to add more different types of icons, then you can pick something. So let's say you want to do this laptop right here instead. I'm going to grab it, move it over here, and as you can see, we need to change these colors so that they match your branding, whatever that may be if you have your branding set up. If not, you would just go through here and pick some colors. You could also add in your logo and click here and use the pencil icon to get colors from your logo so that it matches. If you want this to look like an Instagram carousel where it kind of has a rhythm with the designs that match and go through like it's one big long slide, then I'm going to share with you one thing you could look for. So I tapped the plus sign here while I'm in elements. I went and did wavy abstract, or you could do like wavy lines, but basically, you know, lines are the easiest way to incorporate kind of a continuity in your carousel. So we'll go to see all right here. I could do these lines. This one's good right here. Now it is a pro feature, and if you don't have the pro feature, you could look for free right here, but I'm gonna just go ahead and choose this. I'm going to put it here at the bottom all the way over. Let's move this laptop for now. Change it to my branding. Then I'm just going to tap the three lines right here, tap copy, and just go through and paste this, tapping the three lines, paste. So then as you can see, as I'm doing this, it's going to be continued throughout the design and look more like one long carousel design. Okay, now I'm going to go back through and kind of get my text better positioned and also work a little bit more on the graphics. Okay, and then with every carousel, it's nice to have an ending slide that has a call to action to like your carousel or follow you or something like that. So since unfortunately we are not able to just go to design and templates and search that, what I recommend is going out of your carousel and just searching for an Instagram carousel design here. As you'll see, there's a lot more options. Okay, and now I'm trying to just search Instagram carousel because I think that will give us some better options. So this is a pretty decent one. When I go to the ending, you see it's got all of this already designed for you, so you don't have to try to do that from scratch. So all you need to do now is just get out of this design. Now that you've already clicked on it, it's in your designs. Let's go back to home and let's click on our carousel. We'll swipe all the way to the last page. We will tap the plus sign, go to projects, and you should now see your last carousel that you opened right here. Open it and then just tap right here and it's going to insert that page right here for you. The only thing we need to do is change the coloring and branding and make sure it says what you want. So if you have the pro version, you can tap on the plus sign, tap on design, tap on styles, choose your brand kit right here, and it's going to automatically update to your brand colors. If you don't like what it did, you can just keep tapping again and seeing, but I did like what it did that first time. All right, I'm going to keep it right here. Might get rid of that arrow. And I could possibly paste the wavy so that it is in there throughout the design, even the last page. Okay, and that's it. That's how to create a very informative carousel, I think, really quickly and get the design all together using Canva Docs Magic Write feature. I hope this was helpful for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.